Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited today because I have got this in the post, this Modelones kit. This is a polygel kit. I'm so excited to try this out. This has got 7 colours in it. So I'm just going, how cute is this box? It's a lovely like orange colour. Really nice box. So I'm going to open this and let you see what's inside. Okay, so this is a polygel kit and you get 7 different colours in it. Look at all those. This is the new one. Apparently they had a different type of polygel out before and it didn't have sort of rave reviews on it. So this one is supposed to be better. So I'll just have a look at this stuff in here first. So we've got a little card here. So if you need any help with anything, there's their Facebook, their email. And there's just a bit of information on there about, you know, how to apply and if there's any problems with getting it to stick. And then there's a little pamphlet here as well with some instructions, which is brilliant because if you're buying off Amazon, anyone can buy off Amazon. You might not have ever done nails before and you wouldn't have a clue what to do with this stuff. So that is brilliant because it talks you through it step by step exactly what you need to do. So that is that. It's on the back. Oh, there's a lovely picture on the back there as well. Okay, so in this kit we've got all these 7 colours. Let's just have a look. We have soft pink, pearl pink. What's this one? Pink. I will be swatching all these so you'll get to see what they look like. Deep nude. Clear, and I've been told that this clear is really clear, so I'm really looking forward to using that. White, and the last one is apricot. So like I say, I will be swatching those so you'll be able to see exactly what the colours look like. And then in the box we've got this brush and spatula. Let me just get this out and show you. Can get the top off. Okay, so I just want to compare this because I have got another one from a different brand and it's only got the cap on one end and it's a bit of a pain really because this middle bit is really small, so when the cap isn't on the end of this bit it's quite hard to hold it. So I'm glad that this one's got one on both ends. So let's just, so there is the brush side. I was going to say they normally have plastic on the end. Yeah, there was, but it's fell out. It was in the cap. So let's just compare it to my other brush. So you can see my other brush is looking a bit worse for wear now. And that one's smaller. And then got the spatula on the other end. So I'm just going to put that all back together. So I can't wait to use that. It feels really sturdy, that brush. It feels a lot better than my other one. Okay, so that can go back in for now. What else is in this box? There's a file. So pretty much they've given you everything you need. That's a 100-180 grit, which is what I would use anyway, so that's good. We've got a top coat there. And it's even telling you on the top there about the customer service. So if you've got stuck with anything, to ask them for help. It also says on the bottle that it is MMA free, which is brilliant. This is also a cruelty free brand, which is why I'm really happy to work with them. So you've got to be careful with some of them because they claim to be cruelty free and then you look on the packaging and it doesn't actually say that, and it doesn't on here, but I know that they are because I've looked on the website and I've checked. So this one is the base coat. Put that back in there. And then finally we have got some dual forms. And I'm excited about using these ones because the ones that I've got, the ones that I've got already got, they're quite flat, and I like a curve. I like quite a big curve. And they've also got the lines across. So that's really good for, you know, so it makes you, making sure you get the right length and everything like that. Making sure you don't put too much stuff, too much product in. And yeah, I really like the curve on those. Some people don't, some people like them flatter, but I like a nice curve on mine. And that's just because naturally I don't have a shape to my natural nails. My natural nails are flat, so I need that curve to help to build that apex up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to those. They're a lot more sturdy than the ones I've got. And I love this as well, how they're curved at the top. The ones that I've got are more sort of like flatter on the top, and they don't fit my nail beds properly, whereas these do. If you look at that one, I know this one's too big for this finger, but if you look, it's that's got a really nice curve, and it matches with sort of my cuticle area, that curve there. So I'm really looking forward to using them, and I am going to be using them today, but not on my nails. I'm going to be using them on Elsa today. And as you know, Elsa's my practice hand, so I will be doing it on her. I will be sculpting with the dual forms on Elsa for each colour. So yeah, everything's back in the box now, and I will get everything out so I can start swatching, and I will come back to you in a bit. Okay, so you just saw there that I had the Amazon screen up with the price, so it's $29.99 for this kit. I just wanted to let you know that. So what I'm showing you now, I've got my practice hand, and what I've done is I have put the tips that I normally use, the clear tips, I've put them in backwards and I've pushed them all the way up, so that gives you sort of a natural nail. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use the dual forms on Elsa. So I'm just getting my e-file, and I'm just very lightly buffing over the nails, just so that I can get rid of the surface shine, so that the polygel will stick to them. I am going to use a base coat as well, but this is just that extra step because I don't want it popping off. So I've never used these dual forms before, and I've never done it on my practice hand either. This is the first time that I'm going to try using it, so we'll see if it works. Okay, so I've roughed up all the nails now, so there's no surface shine left, so that should be fine for sticking the letting the base coat stick on the polygel. So I'm just sizing up. I've already sized up all the dual forms. I'm just sizing up this middle one just to check that it's the right size, because it needs to fit properly at the cuticle and sidewall to sidewall. You don't want it too small and you don't want it too big either. It needs to be just right. So the first one I'm going to use is this soft pink. So I'm just going to squeeze that out, and I do need to say this polygel is really, really soft. It is the softest polygel I've ever used. So if you like a soft polygel, then this is going to be for you. It's really smooth to put on as well. Now this is called soft pink, but to be honest, it looks white to me. I can't see any pink in it. But yeah, it squeezes out of the tube really easily because it's so soft. Now these tubes are really small. But there are 7 of them, so I think you're still getting quite good value. So I'm just putting it on with the spatula inside the dual form, and then I'm using the brush just to smooth it out. And have sped this up because I do mess around with it a lot. It's been a while since I've used dual forms. I've never used these ones before, so I'm not used to it, but it's been a long time since I've used them at all. I used to use them on my own nails all the time because it was a lot easier, but I've sort of forgotten how to do it. It's so funny how when doing nails it's like that. You do something all the time and you get used to it, but then stop doing it for a bit and it's like you can't do it anymore. So yeah, I was finding I was a bit like that with these dual forms. I've done it a lot in the past, but now I sort of can't really do it right. It's strange. But I love the way this smooths out and everything. You don't need to press on it hard or anything, and you don't need a lot of alcohol either. So I'm just going to apply the base coat now that the dual form's ready. So I've not cured that dual form, that polygel's still wet in there. I'm just putting the base coat on, and I will cure the base coat for 30 seconds. And I do really like the consistency of this base coat. It's thicker than the iMaily one that I'm used to, but I really like it. It goes on really smooth. So now that that's cured, I'm just trying to place this dual form on, and I had loads of trouble trying to do this. It's difficult when you're doing it on like not your own hands because you can't feel it. I can sort of feel it on my hands when it's going on, but I couldn't feel it when I was doing this, so it was really strange. And I didn't put enough in the cuticle area, it was a bit thin there. So I got a bubble, but I did press that out later. So what I do as well, I turn it upside down and I just make sure that the underneath is all smooth, because if you press it on, some of it can squeeze out of the bottom there and you can get it really thick on the tip, and you don't want that. So when that's all smoothed, I put that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I think I actually cured them all for 60 just to make sure they were definitely cured, but you do only need 30. So there it is when it's come off. I do need to just snip it though because it is a bit long. So if you look at it from the side, it has got a really nice curved shape to it. I'm impressed with that. So I just need to take the length down a bit and just shape it. But the beauty of these dual forms is that you don't need to file on the top or really do much shaping. It's all sort of done for you. If you can get that polygel in there right and get it on the nail right, then they're almost perfect when they've done. So I am going to try this on my own nails. So that was a soft pink one there. So as you can see, I think it's white, and I love this colour. It's like a really milky white, and I've not got anything like that and so far, but I love it. I really love that. I can imagine what I'm going to make, what kind of designs I can do with that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing with that one again. Okay, so these are the next ones that I'm going to use. There's Pearl Pink, Pink and Deep Nude. And obviously I've only got another 3 fingers left on this practice hand. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do these and then the other ones will be in a part 2 video. So as you can see, because I had so much trouble with the dual form, I did the other one off camera and that went a lot more smoothly. I'm getting used to it a bit again. And I'm just applying the base coat now onto that middle finger because I'm going to do something different now. I'm going to try sculpting with a form on the practice finger, on the practice hand, sorry, because I've not tried that yet before, so I thought this was a good opportunity to have a go. So as usual, I'll cure that in my lamp for 30 seconds and then I'll stick the form on. And then I'll go in with this pink. So it's just called pink, this one, so I had no idea what it was going to be like before I opened it, but it's a really sheer pink. So it's like a transparent one. And as the others, with the other two, it's the same consistency. It's really soft. It is so easy to work with. I love this polygel. People have said to me before, try the soft polygels, because I've always been used to the harder ones and thought they were really good, but this is brilliant. I mean, you just pat it into place and then just give it a brush. And if I try to do this with the harder polygel, if you try and brush it, what I've found is it moves it when you brush the surface of it, but this stuff doesn't. It just glides over. It's really good. I love it. So I'm putting the first layer down just to get more of the length and just get a base on it, but I did need to put another layer on. So I did cure this for 30 seconds and then I went in with a second layer. So I've got a second bead there that I'm putting over the top. Because these nails are a bit longer than I would usually do on myself, so I didn't give myself enough polygel. But you can always go in with another layer. There's no problem with that. So I think this went quite well. I've not done this before. I've not sculpted on this practice hand with a form, so yeah, I enjoyed doing that. I think it worked out okay. So here it is when I filed and buffed it and everything. And then I'm going to do the next nail now, which I've just got a normal clear tip that I normally do my designs on. That's already been put into the practice hand. So all I'm doing is sort of an overlay over that tip with this next one. This is the deep nude colour. And as you can see, it's like a brown colour. So that'd be really good if you've got a darker skin tone. It'll be a good nail bed colour. So again, I'm just patting it on and just smoothing it out, and it is so soft. It is lovely to work with, and the brush is really good as well. It's a lot better than my other one. It's a lot more sturdy, and it's longer, so it feels better. So when that is all on, I will cure that for 30 seconds as well. I only cured this one for 30 because it is a lot thinner than the other ones. It's a lot thinner than that sculpted one, so it didn't need as long. I mean, they all only need 30 seconds, but I usually cure them for 60 just to make sure. So I'm just going over with some alcohol just to get rid of the sticky residue, and then I'm going to go in with the top coat that came with the kit as well. And this, I really like this top coat. It's got a really nice smooth consistency, and it just glides on really easily. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this top coat. So there is the milky white one, which I love. I'm saying it's milky white, it's not called milky white. Is it called soft pink? Yeah, I think it's called soft pink. So this one that I'm top coating now is the pearl pink, and this is a lovely colour. It's a really nice colour. So you could just wear either of those two on their own. I don't think the sheer ones I would wear on their own. I think I would put glitter over it or put gel polish over the top of it. I mean, that's just my personal preference. There's nothing wrong with using it on its own. So with the sheer ones, what I did is I did top coat the top of them, and then I went in afterwards and I top coated the underneath of them as well, just to make them, because the underneath was a bit rough on the one that I sculpted, so I wanted to just brighten that up a bit. But yeah, overall I am so impressed with this polygel kit. I love it. I really love it. I saw Sarah from Pumpkin's Nail Station, she's used it, and she loves it as well. She's saying that it's the best one that she's used. I think that's what she said, and that's what I think as well. It's really good. Definitely will get some more of these. So like I said, this is part 1. There is going to be a part 2 where I'm going to swatch the other 3 colours, which are clear, white and apricot. And then I will have one finger left on the practice hand, so I'm going to do something else on that one. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe a baby boomer with the pearl pink and the white. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, so here they are, all top coated. What do you think? I think they are so smooth, and when I was filing the sculpted one, because that's the only one that really need filing, it was really smooth to file as well. It was really easy to file. It's so soft. And I think this is a file off, it's not a soak off one, so you do have to file this off, but it's not going to cause you any problems because it's easy to file off. So yeah, I am really impressed. I'm definitely going to be using this kit a lot. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm just going to show you the nails next to the little tubes now, so you know which one's which. So I hope you like this video. I really like using this polygel. It's brilliant. Well done, Modelones, because I think the first one that they brought out wasn't as good as this one. They've changed the formula and it's obviously a lot better now. I love it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to any new subscribers that I've got. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell button so that you don't miss any notifications. And I just wanted to say a big well done to all of my giveaway winners as well. I think most of you have got your prizes now, and you've already bought your foil arts from She Modern and things like that. The prizes that I needed to send out, I have done that now. I've sent them out, so you should be getting those soon. So yeah, thank you again for supporting me. Please carry on supporting me, because I really do appreciate everything. I appreciate all the lovely comments that you give me and watching my videos and everything, so thank you. And yeah, I'll stop rambling now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!